After visiting my homeland, we went back home in Pakistan, a country where my family fled to several years ago from civil war going on in Afghanistan. And this land was my first home where I was born and opened my eyes. And I started going to school here, and we lived in a small town, a town filled with people like us, refugees from Afghanistan, whom they called their home. A town whose every shops, every house, every school were built by that refugee community who had once left behind their home and everything in Afghanistan. We were a community who believed strongly in education, peace, and lived peacefully with each other. However, our identity was always a threat to others in that country. We were a minority ethnic community and a religious minority as well. And our belief of being peaceful and getting an education also contributed well to that threat of our religious and ethnic background. And other communities in the country therefore perceived us as threat. So we were deprived of our rights. We were only allowed to live within our town and segregated from other communities in that country. This town, although small and segregated, was the world for me and my family. As a kid, neither did I have toys nor the possibilities of having fun that other kids do. Outside of our town, in the city, an hour away, were 2 parks. That was our dream, to go and have fun. When my parents arrived in this country, they had nothing but their clothes on their back and a teapot. So my father, a young man, worked day and night to provide for my family. He never took any vacations, any weekends off, any holidays, but worked non-stop to provide for us. And he, being a father from a patriarchal society, believed that daughters must also have the same rights as sons. And he used to always tell me and my sister that war took our right to be able to continue our higher education and build a good future for us. And therefore, I will not take that right away from you being girls. He said, I will work day and night tirelessly to provide for you girls, to be able to get an education and stand on your own feet. I was a lucky daughter to be able to be given that freedom and opportunity from a father especially. So we continued going to school, and my father's hard work and putting 1 rupee on top of the other saved enough to provide us a shelter. And several years later, he built us our house. A house that still holds a special place in my heart that brings tears to me each time I remember it.